Kia ora koutou, talofa lava, malo eleleni sambilavanaka, konnichiwa, and welcome to Kiwi News Brief. Hi, I'm Benno, and welcome to a roundup of news around the world and here in New Zealand, Aotearoa. Well, the first thing that's actually hitting the news up and down the country, really big news, is the censorship and the suspension of Rawiri, Waititi, and Debbie Ngawira Peka for 21 days, and they're the leaders of the Māori Party. The fact that they stood up for their Indigenous rights in a parliament that was brought here from the British Isles all those years ago. They are the Indigenous people. As an expert says from Victoria University, the New Zealand Parliament needs to upgrade the rules in Parliament. We now know that from the Treaty of Waitangi, Article 2, people of Indigenous race should get their entitled views and rights, spiritual well-being heard anywhere in business, and obviously should be in Parliament. But no, David Seymour, who totally upset unprecedentedly with his Treaty Bills Principles Act, which just divided the country, was so insulting to every Kiwi who had ever been born here or who come over from South Africa and England and America. Everyone has been absolutely insulted. So to see these people like Judith Collins and David Seymour with their mates in their party, coalition party, getting a censorship and suspension, a racist suspension, because now we know that they're trying to get them out of the way so that another bill can go forward. It's a smokescreen for the fact that the equal opportunities bills for women in this country are going to be totally ignored. So Brooke Van Velden, who totally stood up and used a word which shouldn't be used. I don't think anyone in New Zealand heard anything untowards with the haka. That was a dispute about the Treaty Principles Bill. No one except for the people in the coalition were offended. So to have Judith Collins and David Seymour pretend they were offended, you have offended a nation, you have offended the world. The world supported the young MP who actually stood up and did what she needed to do in order to say, hey, you're doing the wrong thing to the Indigenous people of New Zealand and the world. And now you say it was unprecedented. Well, it had to be unprecedented because your treaties bill was disgusting, an insult to anyone who lives in New Zealand. And you, like those in the States, protecting the Billionaires Club, people can see right through you. I don't think you'll last any longer than your term in office, because people can see through the shenanigans of the wealthy standing up for their own and ignoring. There are people who are withdrawing their KiwiSavers right across the nation to put food on their table. I rest my case.